Hello. Guys, I'm launching the technical polls. Please respond in the technical polls whether my voice is clearly audible or not, and also my screen is visible clearly or not. Everyone, please respond in the chat box. Respond. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so I hope everything is good to start the class. So let's start. Okay, so just a minute, everyone. Okay, okay. Hello everyone. Good afternoon to all. How are you all? Okay. So today we are going to start our new chapter, that is straight line. Okay. And this is our first lecture. And in this session, what we are going to study, first we'll see some previous knowledge which already you have been studied in class 10th or 9th, and distance formula, section formula, from inclination and slope, condition of collinearity, introduction to straight lines, equation of straight lines in various forms. First one is we'll see point slope form, then we'll see 2-point form, then we'll see slope intercept form, determinant form, intercept form, perpendicular form, and finally we'll see general equation or general form of straight line, right? Okay. So these are the things we are going to cover in today's class. Okay. So we'll start now our new chapter, straight line, and trust me, believe me, from conic and coordinate, right? From coordinate and conic section, 3 to 4 questions you will get in JEE Mains, right? And if you will study all these chapters thoroughly, then you will able to attend the questions in examination. Okay, so let's start from the first thing, Cartesian coordinate system. Hello, yes, Zenbi Balsad Gujarat, are present. That's fine. Nice. Thank you. Okay. So now we are going to start our topic, straight line, and we'll start from Cartesian coordinate system. So what is that actually? All of you know what is Cartesian coordinate system. Suppose we have a point in a plane, and the coordinate of this point P, as suppose I am taking AB. Okay, so if I'll draw perpendicular from point P to x-axis, you know this is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. Okay, and if we'll drop a perpendicular from point P to x-axis, okay, and if we'll drop a perpendicular from point P to y-axis, okay, suppose, so what is the distance of, if I'll take this point as N, this is my N, okay, so what is the distance from point P to x-axis? What is the distance from point P to x-axis? That is PM. Yes or no? What is the length of PM? Who can say? If the coordinate of point P is AB, then what is the perpendicular distance from P to x-axis? That means in x-axis, I am moving from origin to point M, A units to reach the point P. That means ये हो गया मेरा, ये जो length है, that is actually A. Yes, this is my A, and we are moving on a y-axis from origin to point N to reach the point P, B length. That means this length is my B. So that means if I'll ask you to find the perpendicular distance from point P to X in this figure, so what should be your answer? That is mod B. Yes, and from point P to y-axis, what is the length? That is mod A, or we can say Pn. The length of Pn is mod A. And if I'll ask you, if I'll join origin to the point P, so what is the length of OP? What is the length of OP? So that is actually under root of a square plus b square. Yes or no? Under root of a square plus b square, if you use the Pythagoras theorem. Suppose this is my right angle triangle, and you can take this as my mod b, and this is a, so it should be under root of a square plus b square. So these are the things you know already. So no need to waste time on this point. Okay, so let's start from, let's now see what is distance formula. All of you know what is the distance formula. So point, suppose this point my P and this point is Q. If we'll join these 2 points, so what is the distance between these 2 points? That is under root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this is the distance formula. All of you know this. Okay, then we'll see section formula. There are 2 formula for section formula. All of you know, yes or no? First formula for internal division. Okay, and the second one is external division. Yes or no? So if I'll say if the point R divides PQ, if the point R divides PQ line internally in the ratio of m is to n, so then what should be your answer? Now the coordinate of point R will be mx2 plus nx1 plus upon m plus n, and my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. If I ask you to, if the point R divides the line PQ externally in the ratio m is to n, then what should be the coordinate of point R? That is actually mx2 minus nx1 upon m minus n, and my2 minus ny1 upon m minus n. So these are 2 formulae for section formula. Okay, these are known as section formula. All of you know this. So let's solve a question. Okay, and for this question you have 1 minute. Just a minute. Your time starts now. You can start. Who is getting the answer? Please respond in the chat box. What is the answer you are getting? You have 30 seconds more. Yes. Anyone got the answer? Anyone get the answer? Yes. Anyone? Please respond in the chat box if you are getting the answer. Respond in the chat box. Okay. So what he is asking in the question, the intersection of 3 lines. First line is x minus y is equal to 0, x plus 2y is equal to 3, and 2x plus y is equal to 6 is a equilateral triangle, none of the above, isosceles triangle, and right angle triangle. Okay. So what is the correct option? So how we can solve this question? Any idea? If I'll give you a hint, you can solve it. It's a very easy question, and these questions came in 2021 JEE Main. Very easy question. Okay. So if we'll solve these 2 equations first, we'll get a point of intersection. And also if we'll solve these 2 equations again, then we'll get a point of intersection. Then if we'll solve these 2 equations, we'll get a point of intersection. Okay. So let's solve this question. Okay. So first, what I'm doing, first I'm solving x minus y is equal to 0. Yeah, option C is isosceles triangle. Very good, very good. That's nice. Okay. So First, I am solving x minus y is equal to 0 and x plus 2y is equal to 3. By solving these two equations, I am getting the point of intersection as 1, 1. Okay. So if I'll draw these two lines, y is equal to x and x plus 2y is equal to 3. Suppose these two lines. Okay. Then I'm solving x minus y is equal to 0 and 2x plus y is equal to 6. I'm getting the point of intersection as 2, 2. And the line, then finally what I'm doing, I'm solving x plus 2y is equal to 3 and 2x plus y is equal to 0. So what is the point of intersection by solving these two equations? What is the point of intersection you are getting? That is 3, 0. By solving all these equations, I am getting 3 point of intersection. Okay. So if this point is 1, 1, another point is 2, 2, and the last point is 3, 0. So can you use the distance formula to find the distance between all these 3 points? Okay. So by applying the distance formula, I am getting suppose this is my AB. See, I'm getting AB is root 2, BC is root 5, and AC is root 5. Okay. That means ये मेरा root 5 हो रहा है. This is also my root 5. Name कुछ भी हो सकता है. ठीक है. And this is my root 2. So that means it's an isosceles triangle. Yes or no? If you are getting two sides are equal, BC and AC are equal. Okay? BC and AC are equal. Right? That means it's an isosceles triangle. So option C is correct. Option C is the correct one. I hope this is clear to everyone, guys. Everyone? Is it clear? Okay. So let's move to the next thing. Now we'll see how we can find the area of a triangle. And if you have all the 3 vertices of the triangle, and if you have all the coordinates of all the vertices of the triangle, then how you can find the area of a triangle? So you have here a triangle that is PQR, and the coordinate of P is x1, y1, coordinate of Q is x2, y2, and coordinate of R is x3, y3. So what is the formula to get the area of the triangle? Okay, so this is the main formula. All of you know now how to find the value of a determinant. Okay, I am doing it. Let's learn. Suppose we have a 2 cross 2 determinant. Suppose 2, 1, 3, 0. Okay. So what is the value of this determinant? It will be 2 into 0, that is 0, minus 1 into 3, that is 3. Okay. So minus 3 is the value of this determinant. So how we can evaluate the 3 cross 3 determinants, or how we can evaluate the determinants of order 3? That means suppose if you have 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2. So what is the value of this determinant? We can solve it easily. Okay. So first we have to take this, the first element of the first row and first column, that is 1. Okay. Okay. Into then. Okay. So forget about the corresponding row of the element 1 and corresponding column of the element 1. That means this is my corresponding row of 1 and this is the corresponding column of the element 1. Then what you are having, that is 2 into 2, that is 4. 2 into 2 minus 3 into 1, that is 3. Okay. Then minus, if we will take the second element of the first row, you need to give a sign of minus symbol here. Okay. So 1, if I'll take 1, so then forget about the corresponding row of the element, second element of row 1. So forget about row 1 and column 2, because corresponding column of the element 1 is column 2. That means after neglecting these two row and columns, what you are having, 1 into 2, 3 into 0. That is 2 minus 0 plus, okay, plus, okay, plus take the third element 1. So 1 into the corresponding row is first row and the corresponding column is the third column. Okay, then after neglecting these two rows and column, what you are having 1 into 1, 2 into 0, that is 1 minus 0. So what is the answer actually? You are getting 2 into 2 is 4 minus 3, that is 1 minus 2 plus 1. Okay, so what you are getting 1 plus 1 minus 2, that is 0. So value of this determinant is 0. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Is that clear to everyone? Yes. Clear? Okay. So now, so this is the formula for area of the triangle by using the determinant. So determinant, sorry, mod. This is my mod. Mod of 1 by 2 into determinant of 1 1, determinant of x1 x2 x3 y1 y2 y3 1 1 1. That means what you are taking as the first column are x1 first coordinate of p, x2 first coordinate of q, x3 first coordinate of r, then second coordinate of p, second coordinate of q, second coordinate of r. That means this is, and simply you have to give 1 1 1 as the third column you have to take. Okay, so this is the formula to get the to find the area of a triangle. So next we will move to area of a equilateral quadrilateral. Okay, so how we can find the area of a quadrilateral? That is half into, if you have all the coordinates of all vertices of this quadrilateral, then the formula will be 1 by 2 into x1 minus x3, x2 minus x4, y1 minus y3, y2 minus y4. This is determinant of, okay, determinant of this, half into determinant of this is area of quadrilateral. Okay, this is the formula to find the area of the quadrilateral. Okay, let's solve another question, and your time starts now. It's also the question from previous year question, 2020 questions. Try to find, try to solve these questions, and your time starts now. Anyone is getting the answer? Anyone got the answer? You can share your answer in the chat box. Yeah. Okay, your time ends here. What is the answer for this question? Then this column option is B. Let's solve these questions. What is asking in the question? Let 2 points be A and B. Okay, the coordinate of A is 1 minus 1 and coordinate of B is 0 2, right? And if a point P, which coordinate is x1 y1, this shows that the area of the triangle is given as 5 square units. Okay, and it lies on the line 3x plus y minus 4 lambda is equal to 0. Then you have to find the value of lambda. The value of lambda. That means this x dash y dash also satisfying this line 3x plus y minus 4 lambda is equal to 0. Is that clear? Okay. So let's solve this question. So point, the given point P, whose coordinates is x dash y dash, lies on the line this. That means this point satisfying this line. So we can put this line here. So after putting the point in the given line, the equation becomes 3x dash plus y dash minus 4 lambda is equal to 0. Okay, sure. ठीक. So area of the triangle PAB. What will be the area of triangle PAB? PAB, we already have PAB, suppose. So we already have the coordinates of A, that is, what is that? 1 minus 1. And the coordinate of B also, that is 0, 2. Okay. And coordinate of P is x dash y dash. Okay. Okay. Now if we'll try to find the area of this triangle, so then what will be the formula? What is the formula? Half into determinant of, you can take this column, the 1 1 1, the last column as first column also. Then if you are taking it, this is the first column, 1 1 1, half into mod of half into 1 1 1. Then take the first coordinate of all the points, that is 1 0 x dash. Then take the third column as the second coordinate of all the 3 points, that is minus 1 2 y dash. So then what is the area? What will be the area? And half into this determinant is, mod of half into this determinant is given as plus 5. Okay. So if we'll neglect the, or if we'll draw the modulus, okay, mod को अगर हम हटा देंगे, तो what we are getting? If we'll, ये जो modulus है ना, if we'll delete this, ठीक है? So what you are getting? Suppose you have some values, that is mod of A is equal to 5. Then A will be plus or minus 5. That means if you are neglecting the modulus, okay, if you are not taking the modulus, then what you are getting? Already you have here plus 5 with the modulus. Without modulus, it will be plus or minus 5. Okay. Okay. So then try to find the determinant of half into this determinant. Then after evaluating the determinant, we are getting this equation. Okay. So finally, by simplifying, we are getting minus 3x dash minus y dash plus 2 is equal to plus or minus 10. That is, also we can write this as what we are getting? 3x dash plus y dash is equal to 2 plus or minus 10. Okay. That means already we have the value of 3x dash plus y dash. From these equations we can find 3x dash plus y dash is equal to 4 lambda. So in place of 3x dash plus y dash, we can write 4 lambda. Okay. So it becomes 2 minus 4 lambda is equal to plus or minus 10. Then you are getting the value of lambda as minus 2, 3. Okay. Minus 2, 3. So two values we are getting for lambda. Those are minus 2, 3. So which is available in our option 3. So option B is the correct answer. Okay. I hope this is clear to everyone. Option B is the correct one. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Clear? So in this way, we can find or we can solve the JEE mains questions. Also, if you know the formula to find the area of a triangle, then easily you can solve it. Is that clear to everyone or not? Yes? Sure. So let's discuss now what is slope of a line. So slope is actually slope of a line is m. That is we are denoting this as m, and that is actually tan theta when theta belongs to 0 to pi. So if a line, suppose this red line is making an angle theta with positive x-axis in anticlockwise direction, we are taking this angle as theta. Then what is the slope of this line? The slope of this line will be tan theta. Okay, that is tan theta is the slope here. Then another form of slope is here. If I'll ask you to find the slope of this line, and if you have 2 points on this line PQ, those coordinates are x1, y1 and x2, y2 respectively. Then what should be the slope? Slope will be is actually, that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 is the slope. Clear? Yes or no? Clear or not? So this is, in this way also, if you have 2 points on a line, then we can find the slope also. And if half the angle, you know what is the angle the line is making with positive x-axis, then and in anti-clockwise direction, then you can say also tan theta is your slope. All of you know these things. Okay, so let's move to intercept. Okay, धीरे धीरे हम straight line की तरफ बढ़ रहे हैं, ठीक है ना? So how, what is the meaning of intercept? That is very simple. Intercept means, suppose you have the coordinate Cartesian plane here and a line. Suppose you have a line and which intersects x-axis and y-axis. Okay, intersects x-axis and y-axis. So we can say this is my x-intercept and this is my y-intercept. This length is called y-intercept and this is actually x-intercept. So easily we can say this is my x-intercept and this is my y-intercept. Clear? Okay. So if I'll simply, if I'll ask some questions to you, a simple question I'm asking. Okay. Tell me, if this line coordinates y-axis are the point 0, 3 and x-axis are the point minus 5, 0. So tell me what is x-intercept here and y-intercept here. Tell me. Observe the figure and tell me what is x-intercept here and y-intercept here. Simple, hai na? So x-intercept will be minus 5 and y-intercept is 3. So this answer is minus 5. This is clear, everyone? Okay. Now we'll see some results upon intercept also. Okay. So line having equal intercept, then the slope of that line is minus 1. The line having equal intercept. Okay, that is x-intercept and y-intercepts are same. Okay, that is x-intercept and y-intercepts are same. Then the slope of this line will be, what is the slope? That is m is equal to minus 1. Remember, when a line intersecting x and y axis and the x-intercept is equal to y-intercept, then the slope of that line is minus 1. Clear? Let's move to next one. Here, line having intercept equal in magnitude but opposite in sign. That means if we'll draw the figure equal in magnitude and opposite in sign. Okay, so what is the slope of that line? Who can say? Equal in magnitude and opposite in sign. See here. Here my x-intercept is equal to y-intercept, but x-intercept is positive and y-intercept is negative. Yes or no? X-intercept is positive and y-intercept is negative. Okay, so what is the angle the line is making with positive x-axis? That is this angle. So this angle will be 45 and the slope of this angle is tan of 45, that is 1. So m is equal to 1 in this case. Is that clear to everyone? Clear? Got it? Okay. So let's move to the third result. Line equally inclined with coordinate axis, then the slope will be plus or minus 1. The line equally inclined with coordinate axis, that is the line making making angle with x-axis and y-axis are same. Okay, then what will be happen? Now the slope will be plus or minus 1. Suppose I am taking this case. Okay, so suppose these two angles are same. Okay, that means slope of this line will be minus 1. And in this case, slope will be minus 1. Yes or no? Because this angle is 135 and tan of 135 is minus 1. Okay, the slope of this line is minus 1 when this line makes angle with x-axis and y-axis are equal. Okay, another case when it will be plus 1 will be if you take this line. Suppose I am taking, okay, this line. These two angles are same. Then what is the slope of this line? M is equal to 1. Is that clear to everyone? M is equal to 1. And the last result is on intercept is line cutting of equal non-zero distance from origin. Then the slope will be plus or minus 1. The line cutting of equal non-zero distance from the origin. Let's see how would be the figure. Okay, suppose 4 lines equal cutting line cutting of equal non-zero distance from origin. Okay, that means suppose this line is this and this is my second line and this is my third line and this is my fourth line. And what I am telling you now, the distance from origin to the point of intersection of two lines are same. Then the slope will be, what will be the slope? Plus or minus 1. This line, slope of this line will be minus 1. Slope of this line will be 1. Slope of this line will be minus 1. Okay, and slope of this line will be plus 1. I hope this is clear to everyone about intercept. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Let's put in the chat box if it is clear to all of you. Okay, I hope these are very simple basic things. Okay, I hope this is clearly understandable to you. Let's move to the next thing. Now we'll check how we can check collinearity of 3 points. What do you mean by collinearity? When 3 points can be called, they are collinear. When those 3 points are lying on a line. Suppose these 3 points I am taking. This point is P, this point is Q, and this point is R. Okay, so how we can check the collinearity of 3 points? It's very simple. We know the formula to find the area of a triangle. So how we can make a triangle? We can make a triangle by using 3 points. If you know that these 3 points are lying on a line, that means they can form a triangle. That means the area of triangle will be 0. So mod of half into this determinant will be 0. Then value of the determinant will be 0. So when you have, suppose you have coordinate of P is x1, y1, and coordinate of Q is x2, y2, and coordinate of R is x3, y3, right? Then the area of this area made by these 3 points will be 0 or not? Yes. Then the determinant of this determinant, value of this determinant will be 0. This is the first way to check the collinearity of 3 points. And the second way is we can say slope of PQ. Slope of PQ is equal to slope of QR also. Simple. Slope of PQ is equal to slope of QR also. Another way is there also. How we can check? Now, PQ plus QR is equal to PR. Another third things actually. This is Okay. Clear to everyone? So this is the way to check the collinearity of 3 points. I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's move to the next thing. Now we'll see equations of straight line in various forms. So there are 6 forms, basically 6 to 7 forms. We'll learn all these forms in this today. What is the time? It's 4:26, guys. So let's start these things in the next class. In the next class, we'll complete equation of straight line in various forms. So what are the forms? Point slope form first we'll see, then we'll see 2-point form also, then we'll see slope intercept form, then we'll see intercept form, determinant form, then we'll see normal and also perpendicular form. With this also we'll see some other results also. Right. Okay. So that's all for today's class, everyone. Okay. So thank you all. It's time to end the class now because it's already 4:26, and if we'll start this concept, it will take a lot of time. Okay. So we'll start from equation straight lines in various forms in the next class. Okay, guys. So till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone, and you can leave now also. Welcome, Zenvi Sikakulam. In each and every class, we'll try to solve some JEE questions with some concept also. Okay.